Welcome back. Like I said, we have lots of fun for you on this show. It's a boat tour like no other, and you can hop on right here in Saginaw. Johnny Panther Eco Tours takes you on a quest through what some are calling the Everglades of Michigan. Here's a look at all of the adventures.
It started out as fun, like cross training for us, running through the swamps, literally carrying the boat to other rivers, and it evolved into my passion and eventually a business.
All right, so what kind of excitement do you really get out of being out there? Like you said, you wanted to show people the good parts of Saginaw.
Well, basically what I do is I take them into what I call the Everglades of Michigan, minus the poisonous snakes and alligators. The only thing that'll kill you out here is your own stupidity or someone else's. So what I do is I take them, water permitting, on what I call a mini marathon trip, halfway from Saginaw to St. Charles and back. The further we go into the Shiawassee Flats, the prettier it gets.
Okay, like you said, the prettier it gets, but what does that mean to you to be able to continuously do this day to day and showing people those good sides?
I consider myself the Wally Bronner of the swamp. I never read his book, but he mentions that he never worked a day in his life because he did what he loved. Well, I've worked my butt off my whole life, but people pay me to do what I love when I take them out into the Shiawassee National Wildlife Refuge and State Game Area.
Okay, and what kind of history do you kind of like give folks while you're out there showing them, all of this?
Probably too much. I can give them history, ecology, wildlife, lucky to be alive stories. I've been playing out here since I was 3 years old, so I tell my guests, you're the boss, but I'm the captain. So whatever they want, if they ask me a question, they're going to get probably 3 tangents, and I'll forget what the question was, but I can give them a little bit of the seat of the pants experience just about anything.
Awesome. And why is it so important to show, the community the good sides of Saginaw? Because obviously a lot of people live here, but they don't really know a lot of the aspects of the area.
Probably 90% of the people that live in Saginaw don't know this place exists. But what I do is show people the potential. Where we go is part of the largest watershed in the state of Michigan. It's had a lot of changes just in my life. But there's so much potential and it's come so far just in my lifetime. Largest habitat for bald eagles in the state.
Okay, so talk about that potential. Talk about how, you giving these tours correlates to potentially, getting more growth into Saginaw.
Well, I think people need to realize that this is actually an awesome place to live. Our Bay City has been very progressive with their waterfront, and they've done a lot with it, so I often refer people to Bay City because of its waterfront development. So basically, this is 18,000 acres, 32 square miles of green space. Depending on the season, dictates where you're allowed to go or not go. But I think that many people don't realize the gift we have in our own backyard.
Okay, and what is that gift?
The Shiawassee National Wildlife Refuge and the State Game Area, also known as the Everglades of Michigan, minus the poisonous snakes and alligators.
And why would you say it's such a gift to the community here?
It's one of the largest wildlife habitats in Michigan, Lower Peninsula for sure. The serenity that you experience out there, the isolation, I call it tranquilitude. And my tag is eliminate stress, get out of the mainstream, and go on a quest. So that's my mission, is to expose people to the tranquilitude of Saginaw County.
Yeah, that's such a great mission. It was such a great time to go on that eco tour. But coming up, resumes can be essential for you getting an interview. Right after this break, a local workforce development organization shares what's needed to create the perfect resume.